Hello middle school band members. For those of you that don't have Screencastify already installed on your computers, I'm going to show you how to set it up. You don't have to go to this site because the link is included, but just to make sure that you understand that you can use Screencastify not just to capture what's happening on your desktop, you could also capture what's happening in your audio, which is what you need for submitting your performance recordings. Here on the Chrome Web Store, you just have to click install. It installs relatively quickly, and then you need to turn it on. So you click the icon that's been newly installed here. We're going to sign in with Google, and yes, just make sure that you leave it enabled to save everything to Google because you have a lot of unlimited space. Now we need to allow permissions. Yes, we want to enable both of these. Even if you'll never use it, just leave it. This is important. You can't click the X here. It's asking if you will allow Screencastify to record your screen by using your microphone and your camera. Click Allow. And you can do this if you want to. I am an educator. I'm a grade school educator. There we go. Apparently that's it. Oh, so nice. So now we need to go ahead and make our first recording. All we have to do is hit this, and it's going to ask what we want to do. Now note you only have 5 minutes per video. So make sure that you've practiced first. Don't just turn this on to keep practicing because you only have 5 minutes to submit whatever you're working on. So we're going to do this. We're going to enable recording of the desktop, which is what we see right now. Even though I'm on a Mac computer, for your Chromebooks, you'll just see all of the tabs you have open. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to show us the other tabs you have open, you can select Browser tab, and this is the current tab you have. You must make sure that your microphone is enabled. You have options to select various microphones if you have various ones. Really, you just want to make sure that external microphone is selected. After you selected that, you can confirm the audio signal here. Ha ha ha, there is my green signal, so it's working. Now there are other options here. You can see, you can have drawing tools, and you don't really need that, so you can turn that off. It gives you a countdown to let you know how many seconds you have before it starts recording, and tab audio. We're not going to turn this on for now. I'm going to go ahead and click record. Now it's giving me my countdown, so that way I can get ready. I can hear clicks, and now I'm recording. Another way I know I'm recording is because this is red. So as this records and you use this to record your instrument, be aware of volume. If you have a louder instrument, actually it doesn't matter if it's loud or soft. If your instrument is playing into the microphone like this, it's going to be too loud, just like that was too loud. And vice versa. If your microphone is too far away from the source, it's going to be too quiet. What you'll have to do is you'll have to probably do a couple of test recordings to figure out the distance between the computer and your instrument. We don't want to hear bah, 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 like really loud, and we also don't want to hear bah, 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 because it's too quiet. We need to hear a balanced signal, a balanced sound, so that way it's not too loud or too soft. You'll have to practice to figure out the best distance between you and the computer or the microphone or whatever you're using. Once you're done, click the icon to stop right here, and then we're done. And it takes you to your video page. Now, because we enabled it to automatically save to Google Drive, it's showing us the process here, and it's saving everything to Google Drive automatically to my CAJ account, which is what you want. So here we can edit the video. This is really helpful because maybe you didn't play for the first 15 seconds. You don't have to submit the video like that, so you can actually change or trim the beginning to start 15 seconds into the recording that you made. Or maybe your cat meows, your dog barks, your bird chirps at the end of your recording and you want to get rid of that. Well, you can trim the end. You can give the video a title, and we highly suggest that you label this as your name and then a dash and then what assignment this is. To submit it, you're going to send us a Google Drive link. You need to make sure that you are careful about the sharing settings so anyone can view the video. They've already set it, that's good. This is why it's important that you use the CHA Google Drive account, because we automatically as teachers will be able to view the videos that you record with that. Great, so let's go ahead and do that with a test version. So I'm going to edit out the first 10 seconds of this recording, and I'm going to edit out the last bit. There we go, save trim. Now it's replacing the original video. I accept, and don't show me this again because I'm confident. And now it's going to take a little bit of time to trim the video. After this is done, we're going to save it as a specific file. Mr. Dishner dash and C performance assessment. So that way Mr. Extrand and I know who is submitting the recording and what the recording is. It's the C performance assessment. Perfect. The last step is to give us the link. So we can go down here to show more options. Now if I hit share to classroom, it's going to usually ask me to post it as an assignment. It's not going to ask me how do I want to share this. It's going to probably post it in the main feed, which I don't think you want to do. What would probably be best is to send an email. It's going to open up a new browser for email, and then an important step is you have to address the email to myself and also Mr. Extrand, and it automatically defaults to this. Now this doesn't help us, so please write your name and performance recording title. These are just generic words, but this could be Mr. Dishner and C performance recording. Then it automatically sends this to us. That is pretty much the process of exporting your recording to us to submit it. I wish it were more straightforward and easier, but this is pretty simple. If you have questions, you can leave a comment below on this Google Classroom page. You could also email us directly, but your question might be the same as someone else's. So please do leave your questions down below so that way others can learn from your questions and the answers that we give. Happy recording!